progressive technological innovation in the workplace is often seen as a nice to have. For HR, the implementation of technology allows it to move further from its traditional transactional roots and allocate more of its time to people-focused initiatives and more targeted strategic approaches. According to Gartner, currently just 17% of organisations use AI in their HR approach. However, by the end of 2022, that's expected to increase by over 30%. Separate KPMG statistics state that over 94% of companies have implemented some form of digital transformation into their L&D offering, understanding that digital learning is the preference of over 90% of staff. Another key example was the coronavirus pandemic, when UK-based workers were forced to operate remotely. One of HR's biggest tasks in this time was devising how to allow communication and collaboration to continue within a remote workforce. The adoption of comms platforms such as Slack skyrocketed overnight. According to its CEO, Slack's user base went from around 1 million to 12.5 million over the course of 3 weeks. Whilst sourcing the right technology is a key element in any digital transformation, just as essential is gaining the investment of the people who are expected to use it. Linda Clifford, who heads HR for the People division in the Access Group, has guided the people side of multiple digital transformation projects and believes that the single most important element is communication. Having HR expertise on your project team is critical for a successful digital transformation, she says. HR can help design suitable communication plans that help employees understand the changes, the reasons for them, the benefits for individuals, their teams, and the organisation. HR can also provide guidance on creating champions who both promote change and offer friendly support to team members, she concludes. However, whilst communication may well be important in the first steps of the process of implementation, Elisa Felix-Huey, SVP of Global Human Resources at Sony Music Publishing, notes that to truly get people invested, there is no alternative than for having already a strong culture in place. If people feel alienated or disenfranchised at work, then they aren't going to give you their trust, she says. With COVID, this whole process relied on us trusting our employees and them trusting us to take them on this journey. We worked hard to ensure that we offered them communication and stability, and that's why it was a success. Everyone was willing to put their all into making it so, she concludes. And for those whose culture isn't currently living up to its aims, now may well be crunch time to gain this investment. Gartner data states that 74% of companies are now expecting at least a portion of the workforce to remain remote, whilst 87% of senior business leaders say digitisation is a pressing priority.